it, for God's sake. Come on, you got to.
I don't have to do anything that I don't want to do. You keep forgetting the conditions under which I agreed to go on living with you.
Now, living with you. We occupy the same cage.
Tommy Lee Jones, Jessica Lange, Rip Torn, Kim Stanley. Broadway on Showtime in August.
Jonathan felt out of place at prep school. He was a little unworldly, a little awkward. But in his roommate, he found a friend. And then he met someone special.
Have you ever been in love?
Someone a little too special.
You understand, your son is my roommate, my best friend, okay?
Rob Lowe, Jacqueline Bisset, and Andrew McCarthy star in the tender, funny Class on Showtime.
Today's the day we're gonna make it happen. Today's the day we'll make it come alive. Today's the day we're gonna make you happy. Showtime's gonna make you realize we make excitement. Showtime excitement. It's very clear we're here to make excitement. Those Showtime thrillers and chillers, we've got the best for you. Showtime has songs and laughter. There's nothing we won't do to make excitement. Showtime excitement. Look what we've got. All filled the hot music and dance, love and romance, great comic bits, big Broadway hits. Applause, it's Showtime because we make excitement.
Showtime's explosive movie lineup in August is something to shout about. For this young man, the time for playing it safe is over.
That's her. She's fantastic.
Risky Business starring Tom Cruise. The fantasy continues as boy meets older woman, Rob Lowe, Jacqueline Bisset, and Andrew McCarthy in Class. And are you ready for this one?
Okay, I'm ready.
Just when you thought the hilarity was over, it's Porky's 2 the next day.
I really want to hear this story.
And who's the proud mother in this house? She's Michael Keaton, and he's Mr. Mom. Bonnie Bedelia stars as Shirley Muldowney in the powerful tale of a woman striving for recognition in a man's world. Heart like a wheel. The dark side of the judicial system is exposed when Michael Douglas enters the Star Chamber. And it's the return of Academy Award-winning One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, starring Jack Nicholson. It's a summer party.
A party?
Showtime makes excitement with spectacular August movies.
In a land where the gods reign supreme, and good and evil is determined by the sword, the quest for power has no limits.
No, Trigon, don't kill my baby.
I have promised my firstborn to Kalgara.
It is a world of strange creatures,
It's only illusion.
evil beings, and love. Beware the Sorceress on Showtime.
Meet the man of the house.
Not a beer? 7 o'clock in the morning. Scotch?
He'll take on any challenge,
On fire?
even if it means becoming the lady of the house. It's a tough job, but it's a rewarding one for a guy who's got the right stuff.
Where's Bobby keep the extra diapers?
Terry Garr tackles big business, while Michael Keaton gives motherhood new meaning in Mr. Mom on Showtime.
Brothers, they got a special kind of relationship.
How are you going to make a grown man get out of there if he doesn't want to?
A, I'm his big brother. B, he respects me. And C, I got a gun in the car.
A special kind of understanding.
I'm gay. You're not gay. You're high-strung.
A special kind of communication.
If Cliffy's going around saying things like that, he needs help.
What kind of help?
In the head, of course. Good thump in the head.
Brothers, it's a special kind of comedy series in the tradition of Taxi and Cheers, only on Showtime.
He is a reluctant pupil.
Tomorrow morning, the best freelance French teacher in the city is going to be here. She's going to live here. And you're going to work with her every day.
And she is his more than willing instructor.
Hello, Bobby. I'm Terry Green, your French tutor.
Together, they're about to brush up on their favorite subject.
Come on in before your parents catch us.
and indulge in some higher education.
What do you think your parents would say if they could see us right now?
Relations between teacher and student have never been quite like this. My Tutor.
I'm very good.
On Showtime.
So your folks are going out of town.
Meet Joel, a model's son.
You got the place all to yourself?
Who's about to make his wildest fantasies come true.
A good time, Joel. In the privacy of your own home.
I don't remember giving permission for a party, Joe.
A party? I've got a trig midterm tomorrow, and I'm being chased by Guido, the killer pimp.
Tom Cruise is getting into some risky business on Showtime.
We were going to tell you about John Biner, about his commitment to truth.
Dan Ruthless, 60 Minutes.
His consideration of others, his matchless civility.
Boy, are you sick.
His strength in adversity, and his humor. We were going to tell you about these things.
Don't you think we have a responsibility to be honest?
But instead, we invite you to watch the next all-new episode of Bizarre and judge for yourself. It's Comedy Excitement on Showtime.
Bill Harris here in Hollywood. I have news for you. When the excitement over their terrific new film, The Muppets Take Manhattan, dies down, look for The Muppets to Take America as our fuzzy friends start a live 35-city multimedia stage show tour across the country. Premiering next month in Chicago, The Muppet Show on Tour will present 19 of your favorite creature characters in a 2-hour extravaganza starring Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy, even a breakdancing Fozzie Bear. It'll be good fun for all. The voices will have been pre-recorded by the actors who normally do them, and the scripts co-written by my busy cable friend and Nickelodeon host, Fred Newman. You did know that Fred's been real busy lately, including duties as one of the voices of the Gremlins in the new hit film. Speaking of films, old favorites die hard. Nothing proves that more than the 16 screen incarnations of the great and fearsome Godzilla, who first bellowed in a Japanese film that co-starred Raymond Burr back in 1954. For the next 20 years, Godzilla battled them all, from Megalon to the Smog Monster, eventually even becoming a good guy. Now, almost 10 years after his last film, look for 2 new Godzillas. One American version from producer Stephen Miner, a veteran of the first 3 Friday the 13th films, and the other from Godzilla's original Japanese creators, Toho Studios, ready for Christmas 1984, but only in Japan. Finally, my favorite ad of the month from Daily Variety. It read, quote, "I want to have a recurring role on a top 10 TV show." Known personality who has appeared on all major talk shows, newspapers, and magazines has yet to have a recurring role on a top 10 TV show. We left a message, but no answer yet. Perhaps the personality figures a recurring role on Showtime's Hollywood Top 10 isn't exactly what he or she was looking for. Don't know why. I sure like it. Bill Harris in Hollywood. We'll talk again.